Hey, Taurus, thank you for tuning into the station. I wanted to do a bonus video for you guys because you guys have the most views. So I am so appreciative again. I can't thank you anymore. So to show my appreciation, here's a bonus. Oracle reading, Oracle cards, only Oracle reading for my Tauruses as a collective. It may not resonate with everybody, but hey, I'm glad you're back, and hopefully there's something there for you. I also want to touch on Sage Company. We often do vent sessions, and they are free Zoom one-on-one sessions where you can just bounce anything off of us, get it off your chest, say it like you mean it. Just another outlet where you can vent and voice things that you're passionate about and maybe that you can't share with other people. So just know you're in a judge-free zone when you do that. I also want to acknowledge that we are not medical professionals. Okay, we're not licensed or certified medically. All we can do is offer an ear and a shoulder and listen to you, and we can bounce some things off of each other if you feel like it. So Taurus, there's an invitation. The notifications are done on Facebook and Instagram, so that information will be in the description box below. So go ahead and like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram so you can be notified when we're doing those free vent sessions. So with no further ado, Taurus, let me go ahead and get started on your bonus reading. This is a general reading as well, but we will acknowledge whatever it is that the oracles want you to know. All positivity here, okay? All right, Taurus. So, the cards that I pulled, I'm trying to get this. All right, the first card that came out is positive movement forward. And just know that, and I've said this in other videos if I haven't said it specifically for Taurus, but there is always a positive in every negative. You know what I'm saying? So seek the positive in all things and all experiences. So then that way, your life is not just a life of disappointment, but of gratitude, where you can acknowledge not only knowing of and seeing again the bad things that happen to us, but are also aware and acknowledge the good things that are always in something bad. You know, what was the lesson that was supposed to be learned? You know, who was only supposed to be there for only a season? Who was supposed to be there only to teach us a lesson? Any and all of those type things. But we have to make sure that we acknowledge those positives within those negatives as well. So we can always have it in us to move forward, okay? So that when something not so great happened to us, it doesn't stop us in our tracks, right? You'd be like, oh, you know, but did it kill me though? And I'm gonna keep it moving, right? So just keep going forward positively, positive mind frame, positive thoughts, and just know when you work in those elements in a positive light, you draw more positive things into you. So you're not doing it for nothing, Taurus, okay? You're doing it because you're going to get more of that coming in when you embrace, acknowledge, and focus on the positive in all situations, okay? Some of my Tauruses may be going through a time and some periods where you're bored and you don't know what to do. You may be unhappy in some circumstances, and it could just be because some part of you is not fulfilled, right? So this is the time to really evaluate what it is that you really want, right? Zoom in and focus on one thing So then that a way, if you're focusing on that one thing, you're most likely to complete it. You know what I'm saying? You most likely to see it through to completion, Taurus. Something is not only if it's not fulfilling, but it's you just are not feeling that, and that's why this heart chakra is here. Heart chakra card is here because it is something that you are dealing with that just you are not in it at all. You're not giving it 100%. You might even be giving it 50%, right? So that may be something that deep down inside you need to let go of, right? If it's something that you don't genuinely believe that you can see it through, look at it in a different light, like a reshaper, redo it, whatever, to get it to something that is more pleasant to you, that does bring some feeling to you. If you can't do that to whatever the situation is, it's time to let it go. All right. And then there is recognition and reward for my Tauruses as well. You're not doing all this hard work for nothing. And this is Spirit's way of just saying that you are being recognized and you are being rewarded. Not everything is with a piece of paper. Not everything has a monetary value. And not everything is done on the physical plane. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Be grateful for the things that you know that has worked in your favor. And is something personal that everybody don't know that you're working on, you know what I'm saying? That you can show gratitude on the spiritual plane so you can continue to get those blessings. And then in other times, it is going to be monetary. In other times, it is going to be a piece of paper. In other times, it's going to be just an acknowledgement of you doing great. I like what you're doing. Offers of promotions. It being said, it being vocalized instead of not being vocalized. All right. So it's like you do have that coming. You do have that owed to you, okay, Taurus, and expect it. If you're not going through it already, expect it soon, to be recognized for your efforts, okay, and for some of you, rewarded for your efforts. All right, those acceptances, those, like I said, those monetary gains, promotions, bonuses, commissions, all of those are recognitions for your rewards, or for your actions and for your doings. I'm sorry. Recognitions and rewards for those. All right, let's switch decks here. Trying to get one more for Taurus. All right. All right, Taurus. So the first card out is All That Glitters. Now, with those of you who may feel this discontent and this boredom with something, it may be because going into this, you thought highly and more of it than what it actually was once you dove deep into your situation or this circumstance, or whatever this thing is that has you feeling like this, that now has you feeling unfulfilled, is because you were drawn in to it some type of way, not looking at all angles of the aspects of whatever this was surrounding this. Okay, and so that's where the discontent and the not being fulfilled anymore and the boredom, came into this. And so now, what are you going to do? It no longer serves you. Like I said, is there a way to reinvent this to where it does serve you, to where you can keep moving on with this and keep it in your life? If not, then it's time to move on from it. Okay, so just don't beat yourself up with something that you gave it a shot and it didn't work out, or it wasn't what you thought. We all go through that. That's called gaining experience. Okay, and you gained experience in whatever aspect of this that what this matter was for you, Taurus. And then we move into the fates, right? And I really feel like that it's related within this as well. Not all things are going to give us a reasonable understanding why they happened the way they did, why something didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and why you did not have the power to change some things in that aspects. And so some things are just not within the fate. It wasn't destined for you to tackle this at this moment, or to have this in your life at this moment. You know what I'm saying? And to come in to gain some sort of peace when knowing that you cannot control all situations. Some things are out of our hands. To keep that positive movement forward anyway when that happens. You know what I'm saying? But acknowledge that you are aware that this is something out of your control. Acknowledge and be aware that some things are not going to be to our understandings, and be okay with that. All right. Just don't beat yourself up over it. I really feel like that some of my Tauruses are really tough on ourselves in regards to, what this situation is. This something that is not working out for you. You know what I'm saying? So, we want to keep moving in a positive. We want positive movement forward. We don't want to dwell on this. We don't want it to take too much of our life. We don't want it to take up too much time. All right. All right. And so the last card that we have for my Tauruses is the Loyal Heart card. We're going to connect the first meaning of this, or the first message in this, to the heart chakra, and just knowing that there are loyal people in your life. There are supportive, loving type people in your life. And for some of my Tauruses, this is the time for love. If you don't already have this person that you consider, loyal to you, your cause, what you're working for, your goals, then just know that somebody like that is in place or coming towards you. Okay. In other aspects, this is saying that for those of you who've been loyal to your jobs, to your businesses, to projects, just things of that nature, that dedication, that time that you have put in, that determination, all of that is going to lead you to not only this fulfillment that you're missing, but some recognitions and rewards. It is due time. So that's how this is connected to this, and this is how this is connected to this. You do have those people that you can consider loyal in your life. You know who they are, right? And for those wanting those type of friendships and love and unions type situations with somebody who don't have that, then it's coming. All right. As well as the time that you've been putting in and the hard work, like I said, in the dedication and all that you've been giving the attention to get your recognition and rewards. Know that it's coming. Okay. And then I'm going to pull for one more deck here. You are being rewarded for your efforts. one more. All right, Taurus. So the first card that I pulled is meditate and contemplate. So if in these times that you're feeling bored, stressed, maybe having thoughts that are not too positive, take you down some roads of negativity, anything like that, it's always a good time to meditate and contemplate. Meditate to seek and find answers within yourself. Meditate to get a clearer and better understanding of things, especially when things seem chaotic and confusing. Meditation is great for that. What the contemplation part is, what has you here? Why do you feel like you're unfulfilled, Taurus? You know what I'm saying? Be honest with yourself in these answers, because that is the only way that you can come up with any solutions to any situation or any problem, is to be totally honest with yourself, because only you know what's for you, or only you know how you really feel about things. You know what I'm saying? So got to be honest with yourself so you can find solutions for your problems, find solutions for the things that are in front of you, because not everything is a problem. Some things just may need more work, right? So get down, get to where you can focus, and usually meditation helps, right? So those are just some tools, that is being mentioned, so you can try in your time and in your needs when things are frustrating, when things don't have so much clarity. We can try meditating. Okay. And then lastly, I have, it's time to release negativity. Again, first card out, positive movement forward. Find a positive in the negative situation so it don't weigh on you so much so. You know what I'm saying? You acknowledge something happened, but also acknowledge it could have been worse. All right. Or also acknowledge that there still is a way to work through this, or work around this, or still make this work. You see what I'm saying? Don't let it end with that negative aspect. All right. Switch it up and change it to your positive. Switch it up and make it work for you. Okay. Just find another way, because maybe the way you're doing it, it's not working. But maybe it still can work. You see what I'm saying? It may be perception. It may be how you're looking at it, and you may just be going about it all wrong. Lean on that loyal heart who can help you see things in a different angle, in a different light, right? But just know, with all this being said, this is leading, Taurus. Let me move this over so you can see it, or lift it for a second, to your victory and success. Know that you are on the right path to that. It's just some tools and stuff that you need to utilize, but that hard work and dedication, everything that you've been putting in, is due to be recognized and rewarded. And you are due your victory and your success. So that's what I have for my Tauruses. Again, thank you so much for showing up and showing out on them views. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget that we are going to be doing mid-monthly readings as well. And as long as you guys are giving me my views, I don't mind popping in here and there, and so giving you some more readings. So this is a huge thank you to my Taurus family, and we shall do this again. And I hope I get to see some of you guys in my venting session, since we dealing with some negativity here. Let's let it out. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get over on Facebook and like me over there, and make sure you get on Instagram and follow Sage Company, so you are aware when we do these free venting sessions. It's one-on-one. Nobody's in there with us. It's just one-on-one, so that you can do you without nobody else looking at you or knowing your business. Okay, thanks again, Taurus. I appreciate you so much.